Coming up.
So are you suggesting to him that you discuss with him, I need you to pull out all of the roots?
Well,
I don't think one of you talked about any of this. I think it's can you get this tree down? Yeah, get the tree down. What's going on?
Well, Your Honor, Ms. Howard contracted my company, landscaping company, to have two very large trees removed from the front.
How large were they?
40-foot pine trees, Your Honor. And we did so. She had a recommendation from a friend of hers, Mary, that we had done a very similar job for. And we agreed to a price, $1,000.
To remove both of them?
To remove both of them for $1,000 to clean up all the debris and have that debris dumped. And upon completion of the job, Miss Howard refused to pay the rest of the money, the $400.
And why did she refuse? Did she tell you why?
Well, she wasn't satisfied with the job. She says that the stumps were not removed with the removal of the trees.
How high up did you leave the stump?
The stump is about 1.5 feet off.
A foot and a half from the ground?
A foot and a half from the ground. But the stump removal, as I explained to Ms. Howard, is something that is a much more entailed job. It requires heavy machinery, and that is not a part of the basic tree removal
Did you ever
service.
tell her that beforehand?
Yes, Your Honor. The job that
I'm not asking you to repeat yourself. I'm asking you, did you tell her beforehand, stump not included, when you
I don't
quoted
believe
her
she asked, Your Honor.
Say it again.
I don't believe she asked us that.
Okay, so the subject never came up about
No.
stumps. All right. I would imagine that chopping the tree does some damage to the future growth of the tree, as in it
but the roots still are active.
Well, I mean, so are you suggesting to him that you discuss with him, I need you to pull out all of the roots?
Well,
I don't think either one of you talked about any of this. So I wonder if you're not in a position where you should be telling her, hey, if you want the stump removed, it's X. If you don't, it's Y. Rather than having, her being surprised as a first-time tree cutter that there's a stump issue.
Yeah, I'm absolutely empathetic to that, Your Honor. The job that Mary Emerson, the person who referred her to us, had done was just the tree
that's the same thing. It's two 40-foot trees,
Yes.
and you're charging $1,000 to remove two 40-foot trees. That's
Yes.
a lot of work.
We gave her a
get that.
discounted rate as well.
I get
for
that.
it.
Did you ever say to him, I need the
not,
stumps
Your
removed, I
Honor.
want all those roots removed? Did you ever say, did
No,
you really
but
think you were going to get all
I
that done
know
for $1,000?
This is my first experience having trees removed, so I have no knowledge. When he says tree removal, at the time before he cut the tree down, the roots and the stump were part of the tree. I figured the whole thing was going to be removed.
You don't just want the stumps ground, you want all the roots removed too.
Right.
We told her we would be happy to do it once she remits the rest of the payment to us.
How much
$400
more would you charge her to get the
At
stumps?
a discounted rate, Your Honor, $300 extra.
Oh my
and that
God.
is a discounted rate, and that requires, as I said, heavy equipment.
Yes, it
We have to
does.
split down the stumps, and as I said, we'd be
Wait,
happy
but that's
to do
not enough. She also wants you to remove all the roots.
Yeah, everything. And
you'll do that for $300?
We will do it for her for $300 if she remits the $400.
Yeah, the
that she owes
$400
us. Yeah.
Lady. I'm gonna need you to listen to me because you should take what's behind door number one. Kind of feels like your industry is trying to hide it if you don't actually say this is what this costs and this is what that costs. Just seems to me like it would be so much clearer if you explained this to all of the homeowners instead of having them guessing. Having said that, however, I have no words to describe to you how inexpensive this job was.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm telling you because I've been there, I've done it, and it is a bear. Two 40-foot trees for $1,000. I strongly suggest, well, first of all, I'm going to order you to pay him the $400, but I very, very strongly suggest that you negotiate with him those stumps because the stumps are going to cost you so much more if you hire somebody else to do the stumps. And now you're on national television promising you'll do it for $300. So if he doesn't do it for you for $300, you make sure to tell Justice for the People with Judge Milian because we're going to trash him nationally. All right? Everybody on the same page? $400 right to the plaintiff.
Thank you.
All rise. I completely agree with this. That lady was getting a deal, and she doesn't even know it. She doesn't even know how good of a deal that is. So I think Judge Milian is 100% correct on this, that she needs to take him up on that offer and needs to pay him what he's owed. What do you guys think about the judgment? Do you think it was too much, too little, or just right? I would love to know your thoughts. Let me know. Love ya.